Hi, this is Shannah. Welcome to my channel. And today we have the weekly update. And in the weekly update, we're going to find out what are the energies surrounding you this week. And for this, we have three possibilities to choose from. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Take your time to choose your pile, and I will see you in the next couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1 with this beautiful key, this is your reading. We're going to put it over here so you know this is your reading. So pile number 1, what are the energies surrounding you this week? We're going to start with the tarot cards and then we'll move to the oracle cards. So the first card we have here is the Queen of Cups. We have the High Priestess. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So pile number 1, there are big changes coming in this week. This is really interesting because first of all, we have here a really feminine vibe. It's a really strong feminine energy. And this, it's not referent to your gender or a non-binary existence. The thing is, it's really this pure feminine energy in the sense of there's a lot of looking inward. Although the feminine energy is also very active, we were taught to think that the feminine energy is passive, but women were never passive. I'm so sorry. But it's like looking inward. There's a lot, you're getting more in touch with your intuition, you're getting more in touch with your spirituality. Maybe you're starting a new routine, maybe even a spiritual routine, and this will get you to higher levels of consciousness as well. So you're also vibing higher, you're starting to be more in the loop. So you're more in German you say in Bilder, so you're more aware of what's happening around you. You have more control of what's happening around you. And it's interesting here with this picture because you see here the Queen of Cups is very active. She seems to command the water around her, to command the energy around her. And this is the feeling you're going to get this week here with the High Priestess again. This and still like, sorry, look at how they look. They have like similar poses here with the arms wide open. It's like they're soaring and flying. And this is like your consciousness rising. This is you seeing your life through this bird eye perspective. You see, you can see things more clearly now. And there's a lot happening within you. There's a big transformation happening within you. And also what is a very good, very good news here, there's a lot of healing happening this week, be it on the physical level or on the emotional, psychological level. There's a lot of healing happening. And this also means there are women that are taking an important part in your life this week. There's a very important feminine presence in your life. Not only the energy, but also like women taking part. That will help you make this change. So the Wheel of Fortune is a change for the better. So you are changing this week. You're changing. Your life is changing. It's like if you've been feeling stuck, maybe you needed time for yourself to heal. Maybe you just needed some alone time, or like you ran away. Not ran away, that's too drastic, but you closed off. You closed the world away, so to say. So, and now you're ready to open up, and this is really like this position of the cards here. So really like being open, like the queen and the high priest, they look like they're open to the world again, ready to fly, ready to swim, and ready to take control of your life. So this is a big change in your perspective, big change in the way you feel, in the way you act towards the world. You're opening up, you're opening your heart to the world. And again, there's a lot of insights here. So you do it also out of an impulse, because the time is right. So intuitively, you just know what to do and things fall into place correctly. So it's really, really positive. It's a positive change throughout. Then we have here number 29. And then we have the woman. So again, this feminine presence in your life, this feminine energy in your life. And she's reading a book. She has a flower in her hand and she's looking into the horizon. But again, it's like this is a week where there's a lot of thinking about things, about contemplating, about making sense of certain situations and gaining perspective. And then there's a shift. So there's this how can I say, like there's this interior, like this internal, that's better, the word, this internal shift. You're thinking things through, meditating, and then click, things just change. And then the card I got for here as well is then the coffin. The coffin is like the death card, the end of something. Well, that would be related to the wheel of fortune because something is changing. But I don't know. For me, this card is really negative somehow. And then I wasn't really getting the first time I saw it what the cards wanted me to say or wanting to tell me. So I asked for another card. Then we have here the number 10, and this is the scythe. Yeah. Now, scythe is trouble. It's trouble, it's worries, it's complications. But with the coffin together, this means the end of strife, the end of complications. And she's looking the other way. They're looking. So here, this is Anubis, or it's supposed to represent Anubis. So they're looking in different directions. And so it's like the end of strife, the end of complications, and you moving forward, you moving past any difficulties, any complications. It's almost like telling us that most of it is in your head, the complications, right? The last card, and then we have another woman. There we go. A lot of feminine energy, which is beautiful, but it says secrecy. Now this what tells us is keep the good plans to yourself. Unless these plans involve specific people that you need approval of, or their support or collaboration. Keep your plans to yourself. It's like what we have here, to put it now in a nutshell, it's like a lot of preparation. You getting in the right frame of mind, you getting this overall view, you getting this understanding of what's happening around you, what you want to do, and how to get it. So until this shift comes, until the trouble has subsided, until you've moved on from anything that was keeping you from threading your path, then keep your plans to yourself. This is really quite important, so that when the time is right, and at the end of the week you'll see this, the time is right, then suddenly there's this shift, there's this change, and things start moving forward the way you want. So these are actually really good news, pile number 1. Now, we also have a love reading, like just a glimpse of what love has in store for you, pile number 1. We have the cards here. So what can pile 1 expect regarding love this week? We have freedom. Love can only flourish and grow in freedom. Create space to receive more. So it's you creating space for yourself, also in your heart, right? So if you were the partner, maybe you need some alone time, just time for yourself. If you are single, you need this time to celebrate yourself, to love yourself. And in a partnership, it's also very healthy to give freedom to the other partner, you know, to give them their space as well. But you see, bottom of the deck, there's devotion. So if you're in a partnership and there's a card freedom, it's not that you're getting rid of one another. The devotion is there. Maybe you just need, you know, some space for yourselves. Okay, so for pile number 1, what else? What's love? What does love have in store for them this week? What can they expect? We have fidelity or fidelity. You are the only one your love chooses to be with. So there's no fear of being, you know, on being free. You're very loyal and faithful to one another. And we have wings of love. Love is transforming you. There we go. We have the transformation either by flying in or flying out. I don't think it's flying out. We have self-love. Self-love is the cornerstone of sharing true love, cherish you. So it's really take care of yourself, you know. And for those who are single, there's new love coming in. Destiny is guiding you to new love. Trust your intuition. If you're not single, then it's because your love is being renewed, right? It's feeling like new, but all you needed, or all you need this week is this time for yourself. It's like time to rejuvenate, time to heal, time to get clarity. And when you reach this, then you can love freely and you can give freely of your time and attention. And pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading with this beautiful key with a pearl. So we're going to put it over here so you know this is your reading. So pile number 2, what are the energies surrounding you this week? So we're starting with the tarot cards, then we'll move to the oracle cards, and afterwards we also have some cards regarding your love life. So let's start. First of all, we have the Sun, the most positive card in the deck. Then we have the Ten of Swords. Put it like this. Okay, the Ten of Swords. And then we have the Magician. Now, pile number 2. Actually, the first thing I see here is actually everything is going well for you. So you have the Sun, we have the Magician. So you have all the talents, all the skills, all the opportunities coming up. And everything is like you see things clearly, you can see the opportunities as they come. And actually there's a lot of joy and happiness surrounding you. So it's a perfect summer day. But then the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is like a glitch here. And the first thing I would say, because the Ten of Swords is also some kind of exaggeration, you know, some kind of hysteria as well. I'm not calling you hysterical, but it's like, I mean it in the point of view of exaggerating a situation. So there's something here that is going to feel worse than it is, because actually everything is going on for you. Everything is going well, but something is going to feel off, and that may disturb you more than probably it should. You know, not judging your reaction, but it's like there's something here that is a bit off. It's not in harmony with the other cards. So because of that, I have this other deck here. There you go. And because I want to understand it. Okay. So for pile number 2, for those who chose pile number 2, what does this Ten of Swords mean here in this context? So we have the first, okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. What else? Give me another card, please. What is happening here with this Ten of Swords for pile number 2 for this week? For those who choose pile number 2, what does it mean? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. So what we have here, yeah, and then we have the Death card. So something is not working out as you'd like to. And it could be here with the Seven of Pentacles, something you have been waiting for a long time. Either is still taking long to be resolved somehow, and you just had enough. You know, this week it could be here with the Knight of Swords that you just have enough, and either you go charging in, so to say, or or something doesn't work out, something you've been working towards for a long time or hoping for a long time doesn't really work out the way you wanted, and you kind of lose it. You know, you really get upset, which is normal. There's no judgment here, not from my part. You know, I'm very in the nature of the Knight of Swords. I may not sound like it, but that's part of my nature. But and so what I was going to say is yeah, and there's a disappointment here somehow. But the other cards, if we consider this now, we have the Sun and the Magician. They are major arcana, so they have a lot of more power than this Ten of Swords and Knight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, meaning the cards are telling you, yes, something minor is going to feel very important, but they're reminding you it's minor because actually everything is going wonderfully and you can make the best out of the situation. You know, you can turn it into your favor. And I think that's what you're going to do. Let's see if I get more information for you so it's a bit clearer. Now we have the Ten of Swords again. Yes, we know something is not going well this week, despite everything. And it's something you were holding on to and you have to let go. Yeah. Something you have to let go of. You have to cut the cord of a situation. And it could be a legal matter. I was having that vibe earlier. Now here with Justice and the King of Swords, it is a legal matter that you probably, you know, have to let go of, or the results won't be that positive. Yeah, and it's something to do with money. Yeah, but the Sun is coming. So it's meaning, again, what... Yeah, there you go. And we have the Ace of Wands as well. And this is the Devil. And the Devil is the value that we attach to stuff, you know, or our expectations. And so the cards are telling us things won't go as expected, and it could have to do with financial matters or legal matters. But with the Sun and the Ace of Wands, it's actually telling you this is a blessing in disguise. And it's something minor. The Sun is huge. It's the most positive card in the deck. And it came up twice. And we also have the Magician telling you here together with the Ace of Wands that there's something new you can make out of this. You can turn the situation around into your favor, like I was saying earlier, and something amazing can come out of it. And this is the message behind it. Now, let's continue with the Oracle cards. Then we have here number 36. Exactly, this is the Cross. Again, something not going your way, something, you know, that feels heavy, something that feels worse than it really is. And I find it interesting, the Cross having such a negative meaning in the Lenormand. It's always something heavy, yeah. And then we have the clouds. Now with the clouds, the clouds, we have the dark part, and the dark part is facing the Cross. So again, this is going to feel something somewhat dark, but we have now the sun part, and it's also looking now in this direction, which is nice. And there is this silver lining. There is light at the end of the tunnels. Things are not as dark as they seem. It's just a cloud in front of the sun, but the sun is still shining, right? And here because I asked, okay, what is the what is the meaning of these two cards? And again, it's the fish. The fish has to do with finances. So this, again, this could be something, a setback on the financial sector, but the story is not over yet, so to say. There's still light there. There's a silver lining. You can turn this around in your favor. Okay. Now, then you have the last cards. You also got two cards. You got more cards than all the others. So we have Divinity and Fortune. So this week we really have like this money theme for you, pile number 2. So money is going to play a major role. So careful if you gamble, careful with your money this week, because there will be a setback. So be careful with that. And remember, this with the cards is just telling you where the tendency of the energies. Nothing is written in stone except for the stuff that is written in stone. But this is not, okay? So this is showing you the tendency, and because we had here, I'd like to remind you, where is it? Somewhere there at the back. I can't, here. We have the Magician. So the Magician says you have everything in your hand. It's in your power to change things, to make the best out of the situation. So, and here with this Divinity card is really telling you that you are protected. You are protected. So act from your best intention and things won't be as bad as they may seem. And I also have the feeling here with Fortune that there is money coming in. Okay, that after a setback, things turn around in your favor, but the setback will probably come. Okay, so if you don't resonate with this at all, it's okay. So maybe it's not your pile. You can choose another one or another reading. Okay, no problem. Like I said, we have then the love reading for you. So just let me just shuffle here really quick. There you go. There you go. So for pile number 3, just put it right here a little bit. There you go. For pile number 3. Oh, there we go. There you go. We have the first card already. We have number 2. It's pile number 2. Sorry. Snowflake crystal. This love bond is unique as a snowflake, once in a lifetime love. So maybe if you are asking about a connection, if you're wondering, this is unique. This is like a really once in a lifetime kind of connection, really beautiful. Then we have meditation. Quiet reflection allows you to discover the answers you need. And what's for pile number 2? What else do they need to know regarding their love life this week? We have chance. Roll the dice. This love here is to take a chance. Playing for keeps is anyone's luck. So to tell us, first we have here these games of chance again. And I would be careful with gambling this week, pile number 2, really. Think before you do it. When it comes to love, so you may, if you are interested in someone, it's like you can take the risk, but really go within you first and really ask, for guidance from your higher self. Try to feel what is the right way to go about it. Because bottom of the deck, we have love language. Speaking each other's language nurtures love to grow. So maybe you speak different languages and you should learn the language of the other, or is really this love language, how you understand love, how you feel loved, how the other person feels loved. to, to find that bridge between you both. And but it's really like something unique. It could also be if you're in a relationship, this relationship is special, but there's some decisions that need to be taken, and you should really like go within and find that inner guidance. And if you're single, I think there's someone coming in the picture this week. Yeah. And this was your message. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. If you chose pile number 3, this is your reading with this beautiful cross. So put it over here so you know this is your pile. Now, what are the energies surrounding this week? Pile number 3. We're going to start with the tarot cards, then the oracle cards, and at the end we also get a love message. So pile number 3. Let's see what we have. First of all, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Then we have the 3 of Wands. And then we have Strength. Now, what I gather here from these 3 cards immediately is a need to take control of a situation, take control of your life. And that's what we have here with Strength. And that's what you're going to do at the latest, at the end of the week. You're going to be in charge of your life, right? And this is quite important. You've been waiting for something to happen, some kind of balance. Maybe some of you is even waiting for some money to coming in, or some kind of I say result, some kind of fruits from your efforts, from your past efforts. You're waiting for it to return. There's a waiting for something to return. Maybe for some of you, even for someone to return. Because the thing is, you've been investing a lot in a project, investing in an idea, or even in someone, whatever it is. You've been investing a lot here with the 6 of Pentacles, especially here with this picture, the money flowing into this plant. And now you'd like to see some results. And the thing is, if you don't see the results coming, you're going to do something about it. And for me, it's another thing that's coming through is for me, because I'm not a really big fan of this card of the 6 of Pentacles. Other people love it. I don't that much. Because for me, the 6 of Pentacles is really giving crumbs, it's giving a little bit. But that's my personal take on it. Okay. So for me, it's like maybe you have this week, you have enough of just... of playing the second fiddle. Can you say that in English? I don't know. Yeah, that's translated from the German. I'm sorry. Zweite Geige spielen. But it's like you don't want to be in the background anymore. You want to be seen. You want to be recognized, to have recognition from your peers, that people see your work and appreciate it and so on. And I think you've been waiting for this for a long time, and I think this week you're going to do something about it. I know it's a bit vague, so let's get to the other cards and see if we get more information on this. Sorry for that. And sorry, that was the door. And then we have the cards. This one is 43. It's the labyrinth. And we have number 40. This number 40, it's really strange. Because it's the mask, and the mask with the doorway. So it's like choosing a path. And here with the labyrinth is feeling a bit lost. And I think that probably is what I have here in these 2 cards, and also having to be in control of these feelings. It's It's like not having a clear sense of how to get to where you want to be, not knowing exactly how to proceed. In order to help us out to get some clarity on this, let's get some cards. So for pile number 3, they're weak. So we have, first of all, the 9 of Wands. What else? We have Death. And so give me a card for the Death card, please. Just clarify the Death card here. Something is changing, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of it. So something is coming to an end this week and things are turning out for the better. And it's through a decision of yours. So we're coming back. Yeah, we're going full circle. Because at the moment you're feeling like this, and we see this with the 3 of Wands, also 6 of Pentacles, the Labyrinth. So, and then you have to the side, and I just saw the 9 of Cups, so things will be better. There will be a reason to celebrate, but it's like you have to take a stand. You have to call it, so to say. You have to say enough, because I think like you're someone who works a lot. You're someone who is very resilient, but you're tired. You're very tired of your situation. That's why we had the Strength card. You're very strong, but it's enough is enough. But it can only change when you call it. It can only change when you decide that it's enough, you see? And then you'll be in charge of the situation again. But it's a bit difficult here to decide, because either it's like your pattern saying, yeah, if I don't do this, then I don't have any value. And then other people will be upset. If they're upset, they don't love me. If they don't love me, they will abandon me. So all this kind of negative spiral, right? You get lost in it here, like the help me, the labyrinth. Yeah, but the thing is, who you are, regardless of your gender, you are a queen, and this is the queen. And I think this is who you will become at the end of the week, because the queen is within you, and you have to take the reins of your life back. You have to make tough decisions. You have to say if it's enough. And this could be on different levels. So we began here with a financial level. It could be that you've been waiting for a raise and people have been just, telling you, yeah, we don't know, next year, of next lifetime, I don't know. And you have to like be assertive about it. So this is a week to be assertive, be it finances, be it with a partner, be it with friends, be it, you don't have to be brutal or rude, but you have to be assertive. It's not being mean or being the B word, it's just being clear. It's being very clear and consequent and saying it's this and that's it. It's being clear and consequent about your decisions and what you like and don't like and what you accept and do not accept. And I think that you're going through this transformation this week. And by the end of the week, you're this queen. Yeah, this kind of change can be a bit scary or confusing at first, but you will get there. You will get there. Really interesting. Now, when it comes to love, so I still have a love message. We'll get 3 cards from this deck. Just give me a second. So it's upside down. Let's turn it around. So for pile number 3, what can those who chose pile number 3 expect in their love life this week? So what can those with pile number 3 expect? Okay, spirit message. I love you. Spirit's message from a loved one, or closure from a past love. This could be this decision that you're making this week. like I was saying earlier. Finding closure. Moving on. Oh, the card just flew away. Give me a second. I'll just get the card. And then wings of love. Love is transforming you either by flying in or flying out. Another pile got this too. So, but this has to do with a decision, you see. And caged love. This love is an illusion, a trap. Fly free. There is no love here. And remember, this is just a tendency, and this is a general reading. So it's not a personal reading. If this doesn't resonate with you, it's not for you. Okay? So, but for the overall energy that I'm getting here for pile 3, this is you deciding to find closure from something where you didn't fly, you didn't feel you could fly, you didn't feel you could be yourself. So this week is about rebelling, you know, for the right of you being the queen that you are. Okay, and then we have here, bottom of the deck, luminous je t'aime. Radiance and vibrant energy shines upon you. That's what I mean. Okay. This week is all about you. It's all about you putting up boundaries and being who you really are. So pile number 3, this was your week. This is your week. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.